Howdy folks, Grandma 4x4 coming at you again, your resident vintage gamer. On today's vlog, we are going to talk about the TF2, Team Fortress 2 Gunmetal update. We're going to talk about the leaked Star Wars Battlefront footage. We're going to talk about the Arkham Knight fiasco on Steam. And we're going to throw in a couple little other tidbits about things like Jurassic World and my adventures at Best Buy, which could get a little ragey. So, strap yourselves in. Let's go. To kick things off, let's talk about the Team Fortress 2 Gunmetal. It's called the Gunmetal Update. It just went live this weekend. And basically what it is that Steam has released additional content in the form of contracts. You pay $6, pay $5.99 for a contract, or excuse me, for a contract coin that goes in your inventory, which allows you to get contracts. And initially, like for me, I got two. I don't know if that's the same for everybody else, but I got two contracts. I got a spy contract and I got a medic contract. And what it basically is, it's just like quests in an MMO or anything else where you've got to kill X number of this, and the only difference is that you are playing against other players instead of playing against an AI. So it'll say, you know, something like you've got to get, you know, 10 backstabs or something like that, you know, or you get so many points for a backstab, and you have to get this many points to fulfill the contract, that type of thing. And then you turn in the contracts, and it allows you to get rewards in the form of reskinned weapons and things like that. I haven't seen anything spectacular yet. My initial reaction is it probably wasn't worth my $6, but I did it just because I wanted to experience the content and see how they were doing it. It is kind of fun trying to fulfill the contracts. Gives you some, makes you play other classes maybe that you don't normally play and that type of thing. But I probably could have went without it, but it was only $6. So anyway, you can check it out for yourself. If you do not play Team Fortress 2, if you never have, it's free to play on Steam. You can download it. You can play it for free. There's all kinds of microtransactions and everything, but there is probably no more of an addicting squad versus squad, you know, online game that I know of than TF2. You know, there's all the other ones. You know, there's Call of Duty and all the other ones and everything like. But TF2 to me is by far the easiest to just jump into, play a quick game. It's addicting. It's just a lot of fun. So there's that. Next thing, Star Wars Battlefront. Did you see the leaked footage while it was still available? Because it was only available for a short time, and then of course the lawyers, EA's lawyers, all got involved, and everybody and their brother had to pull it, you know, under the threat of being sued and persecuted and sent to the gallows and everything else. So, in any case, the footage that I saw looked amazing. I saw it was a single-player campaign footage that I saw, and it looked quite spectacular. I mean, if you're looking for a Star Wars action game, you need look no further than Star Wars Battlefront, it would appear. So I can't wait for that one to come out. That'll probably be one. I won't pre-order it, but I will be watching closely after it gets released. And unless I see it getting, you know, lambasted like Arkham Knight, which will be the next topic, we'll segue right into that. Unless I see it getting lambasted like that, I'll probably pick it up. That leads me into Arkham Knight. So how long? It wasn't that long ago that we were talking about the new Steam policy, which allows you to return any game for any reason for a full refund, as long as you had not played it. It was in the first 10 days, and you had not played over a certain number of hours of the game. And it was long awaited, long anticipated, long needed, and they finally did it. And it didn't take that long, did it? That a shitty game came out at least on PC, the PC port, and there's no other word to use other than shitty, from everything anybody's said, period. Anybody. I mean, there's even been one person that said otherwise. The frame rates were capped at 30 frames per second, and it was riddled with bugs to the point where so many people were returning it that Steam stopped selling it. And my guess is that was Warner Brothers that told them, hey, just quit selling it, guys, because Steam, whether a game gets returned or not, I found this out, whether a game, when a game gets returned, Steam keeps their cut. When they initially sold it, they get a cut. The developers get their money, but Steam gets a cut for being the ones that they bought it through, and Steam keeps theirs, whether it gets returned or not. So Steam doesn't give a shit. They're like, we'll sell 1 million copies. We know 10 million copies. We don't care because we're going to get our money. So I'm guessing that Warner Brothers was the ones that said, hey, Steam, time, stop. Gabe, got Gabe on the phone. Hey, Father Gaben, you got to stop selling it because we're getting killed here every time, because I'm guessing when it gets returned, Warner Brothers loses their money, but Steam keeps their cut. So, yeah. In any case, it worked exactly as intended. That is what protects the consumer. Before Steam had this policy, I didn't buy it, but everybody that ended up returning it, they would have all been screwed. They'd have got a shitty game capped at 30 frames per second, full of bugs and everything else, and Warner Bros. And everybody else would have been saying, sorry, up yours, too bad, you're stuck with a shitty game, but thank you, Father Gaben, because we can return stuff now on Steam, and it worked as intended, and it's still not available. And that was like 2 weeks ago, and it's still not available on Steam because they're still trying to fix all the bugs and everything. So bravo, Steam, and in the doghouse, Warner Brothers. What a piece of crap. So, and it is apparently not a piece of crap on console. Apparently on console, it's fantastic. So it just means that they did a shitty job of putting it to doing a PC port. So there you go. You took too many shortcuts and rushed it out, didn't do it right, and now you're paying the price. Okay, so while I'm still kind of raging, that will lead me into my Best Buy adventure. I'm going to make this short and sweet. My wife and I needed to get a new TV. Our TV, after about 8 years of service, our DLP projection TV, Mitsubishi, finally died on us. But it was a good TV and everything like that. So went to and decided we're going to go get a new TV. We're going to, same size, 65-inch, blah, 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 HD, and we're going to go 4K because we know that's the way everything is going to go down the road. Might as well future-proof as much as possible. So we start shopping around and everything. So I go to Best Buy, and it looked like between Best Buy and these other places, they're all about the same price. Doesn't really matter. Best Buy is much closer to my house. So I just went to Best Buy and picked out the Sony TV that I wanted and said, that's the one I want. And they said, do you want our extended warranty? I said, yes, I do, because I have had to use an extended warranty before on a TV. So I do pay the extra money to get it because it does. We would have been up shit creek without it before. So so I bought all that, and the guy's like, okay. So, and he tells me our delivery guy, his hours are kind of erratic. So he'll just have to call you in the next day or so to set up a time for it to be delivered. And I'm like, so you're telling me I'm just going to get a call from some guy and he'll set up the time and everything? And they're like, yes. And I was like, okay. And I didn't need it immediately, so I was like, all right, no problem. So then I say, okay, I need a copy of the warranty so I know exactly what's covered and what's not covered. Huh? The kid's like, what? It's on your receipt. Yeah, it says home warranty on the receipt. That's all it says. It doesn't say what it covers. It doesn't say if the pixels go out. It doesn't say if it for whatever reason, if there's a power surge and it blows it doesn't tell me if that's covered. It doesn't tell me anything. I want a copy of the warranty. Huh? He had no idea what to do. Takes me over to the Geek Squad. They don't know what to do. So I said, okay. I was in a hurry. I had to leave. So I said, okay, I'm going to leave. So I leave, and I wait. And I figured I'll wait about 24 hours and see if I get a call. No call. So I go back, and I tell the guy, I go to customer service, and I go, I want to know about when I'm supposed to get my TV. And the guy says, well, this is out of stock. We had to have one shipped in. We're not going to have it for like another week. And I was like, are you kidding me? The guy didn't tell me that when I bought it. Cancel the order. I said, just cancel it. He's like, well, sir, no, just cancel it. Get me the fuck out of here. So I get, everything refunded and everything else. I go to another local store, RC Willey, which is where we buy all of our furniture. Anybody that's in Utah, or I'm sure there's other states that has RC Willey. Great people to deal with. I should have went there first. I go see the guy that I've dealt with before. He shows me the TVs. He tells me, and I find the exact same Sony, cheaper price. He tells me it'll be delivered on Monday, and this was on like Saturday, and it was going to be the following Monday. But he told me exactly when it would be delivered. Come Monday, it was delivered first thing in the morning, just like they said they would. Hooked it up, made sure it worked, everything else like that. And guess what? I got a copy of the warranty. So I know exactly what's covered. Imagine that. So anyway, that's my story. I will never step foot in a Best Buy again. I frickin' hate them. They are the most mismanaged company on planet Earth. I don't know how they sell anything. Maybe to people like me that end up coming back and returning it. So I don't know how the hell they stay in business. I really don't. Anyway, so next topic. Jurassic World. As you can see, I'm wearing my Jurassic Park opening day shirt from '92. My wife and I go on Friday to see Jurassic World, and no less than 3 people hit me up and said, "Oh, is that a real shirt from from back then?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's an opening day shirt. It says so right there." And they go, "Oh, that's awesome." And I go, "Well, yeah, I worked on the movie. I worked on the first 2 actually." And so they wanted me to go on and tell them stories about me watching it being filmed and all that stuff, and that was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty cool to be able to go back and reminisce about. And seeing people that were excited about it now because of Jurassic World. They're excited about the entire franchise all over again. So that was pretty cool. That kind of made my day. And the movie was pretty darn good too. It was a great popcorn movie. I liked it. I wouldn't say I liked it as much as the first one, because the first one was just jaw-dropping. And the fact, I guess, that I worked on it kind of made it extra special for me, watching it, But nevertheless, it was fantastic. And that's it, guys. We're going up to 13 minutes, so I got to cut this thing off. But anyway, I hope you guys had a great 4th of July. Just finished before I did this. Watched the ladies win the World Cup. So congratulations, Team USA. Job well done. And I guess that'll do it. We'll catch you guys on the flip side.